Hi YouTube! Today we're going to be checking out another country music video. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Austin Collins. I do metal vocals, metal covers, metal reactions. I'm a huge metalhead. Anything and everything about metal, I am all about. So today we're going to be checking out Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan. I've heard Zach Bryan before. I want to say maybe a year ago, somebody showed me his song. I think it's called Heading Down South. I actually really like that song a lot. I think Zach Bryan is one of those country artists that, in my opinion, he is a true country artist. He's not making music to appease the fans or just for the radio hit. He's writing his own lyrics. He is writing from the heart. He is, in my opinion, making true country music, which I have a lot of respect for. I actually really love this type of country music. I think it's way more personal and heartfelt. There's a lot more thought and effort put into it, a little bit more creative. It just seems true. It seems real, right? Especially knowing that the artists themselves actually put in the time and effort themselves into making it. Whether that's from, you know, the instrumentals of the song, the lyrics, the production, whatever the case may be. An artist that actually puts in that kind of effort into their song, I typically have a lot more respect for, and I know that he's one of them. I know that he was in the Navy. I was as well. I actually think we were in the Navy around the same time, which is pretty cool. But I haven't heard this song by him, Something in the Orange. I'm actually really excited to hear this one. I have a feeling I'm going to like it a lot. And of course, per usual, we're going to be digging into the lyrics and really trying to pull the message out of the song that Zach is trying to portray. So without further ado, let's jump into it. If you are new here, something that you're going to see me doing is looking over here to the left. I have the lyrics pulled up. This is just so I can read it while the song is going on, so I can really get the deep meaning and understanding of the song while listening to it. Something that says here at the beginning, thousands of videos were submitted by my listeners for the video of Something in the Orange. I decided to make this myself. That's fucking dope, because it's a feeling I know we've all shared at some point. I really dig that. I like that a lot because I love music that is made for people to relate to and at a deeper emotional level. That's really cool. Thank you guys for contributing, and thank you guys for listening. Sick. All right, let's finally give it a listen. I guess I didn't need to pause it. Oh, there we go. All right, plenty of time to read it. That's really cool. I like this, a compilation of all these videos. The guitar is beautiful.
It'll be fine by dusk cloud, I'm telling you, baby.
Yeah, his voice is so good, that raspiness.
These things eat at your bones and drive your young mind crazy. But when you place your hand between my collar and jaw,
that visualization in the lyrics, that's really cool.
I don't know much, but there's no way at all. And I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. 'Cause if I say I miss you, I know that you won't.
I love this already. I love this.
But I miss you in the mornings when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right there and talk about this a little bit. Already out the gate, I'm in love with the song. It's simple, and it's like in the instrumentals, right? There's not too much going on. And one thing I like about that, like I know in my last reaction video, if you saw that one, I was talking about how it was too simple. But what's good about the way Zach Bryan is doing this is because the instrumentals are simple. It allows the lyrics and the message of the song to be more prevalent and come out a lot more. So if we dig into this, it'll be fine by dusk light, I'm telling you, baby. These things eat at your bones and drive you, your young mind crazy. But when you're God, I can't read. Wow. But when you place your head between my collar and jaw, I don't know much, but there's no weight at all. That's beautiful. That first verse right there, that is so artistically and poetically creative. Let's look at this a little bit deeper. So it sounds like, you know, writing the song for, you know, a girlfriend or wife. I don't know what his relationship situation is. I have no idea. Maybe he's not in a relationship at all. Regardless, Anyway, so it sounds like she's coming to him for comfort, based on, something going on. It says these things eat at your bones and drive your young mind crazy. But when you place your head between my collar and jaw, so he's using those words to really bring out the visualization and what he's saying. Like just on that one line, like you have an idea of what is going on and what he's trying to say. I don't know much, but there's no weight at all. So for him, he might not be able to help with his words. That's kind of what it's sounding like. But as long as they're together and he gives her comfort, he doesn't mind at all. He's basically saying so in love that it doesn't matter what's going on as long as she's with him, confides in him and, puts her trust in him and her love in him, that nothing is too much. Nothing is too much. I think that's beautiful. And I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't, because if I say I miss you, I know that you won't. But I miss you in the mornings when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done. Okay, so it almost sounds like, okay, I'll take back a little bit what I was saying. Now it sounds like it's almost like a breakup song. And I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. Because if I say I miss you, I know that you won't. Okay, so yeah, okay, now it's starting to lead into a breakup, so I guess we can say, okay, so that first stanza is about I'm assuming her I guess coming to him with issues in the relationship, I suppose, the hard reality of having to break up with somebody and end a relationship, which is hard, because if I say I miss you, I know that you won't, but I miss you in the mornings when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done. This kind of goes back to that song Last Night by Morgan Wallen that I reacted to. I'll make sure to leave a link up here somewhere, where he's saying like I know all this is going on, but I don't want it to be done. I don't want us to be done. And he's referencing the sun, of course, here. Something in the orange tells me we're not done. Yeah, that's sad. That's sad. I know I've talked a whole lot. Let's just keep going. Sorry. We're going to get more into it. I love this shit. I really do.
I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around.
Okay. Let's take a pause right there. I just realized that my lyrics that I have pulled up were absolutely wrong. So give me a sec while I pull that up. So to you, I'm just a man. To me, you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I poisoned myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around, the grass, trees, and dew. How I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. Okay, so, yeah, he's obviously having a hard time with this breakup. Just based on the where the hell am I supposed to go? I poisoned myself again. Yeah, those 4 words right there. I poisoned myself again. That's so relatable. I know it's such a vague term, right? I poisoned myself again. It can mean so many things, but based on the context of this song already, it's almost like he's saying, I regret falling so head over heels for you. I know that sounds messed up, but in a way, it sounds like he's saying that because of how badly he's hurting. See, I poisoned myself again. He took a chance and it didn't work, and he's hurting himself again. He feels like he could have avoided this, or he wishes that he would have never even bothered because of how heartbroken he is. And I think that's super relatable for anyone that's gone through a tough breakup. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around, the grass, trees, and dew. How I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. So now he's almost like he's saying that the sun, the setting sun, the orange hue, it reminds him of her, or reminds him of this moment of the breakup and how he just wishes so badly that she would change her mind. And that's gotta suck. That has to hurt so bad. All right, let's keep going. It's so deep. I love this.
I need to hear you say you've been waiting all night. There's orange dancing in your eyes from bulb light.
Again with the visualization.
Your voice only trembles when you try to speak. Take me back to us dancing this wood used to creak.
Woo! Take me back to us dancing this wood used to
To
creak.
you, I'm just a man. To me, you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go?
Okay, back into the chorus.
I poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around.
Man. All right, let's pause right there again. Sorry. I know. All right, so I need to hear you say you've been waiting all night. There's orange dancing in your eyes from bulb light. So again, with that visualization, the idea of, while having this very difficult conversation, he says your voice only trembles when you try to speak. So he's literally talking about when she broke up with him. This song sounds like an entire describing the entirety of the emotion and what was going on when she was breaking up with him, and he's describing every little detail with a lot of this visualization. There's orange dancing in your eyes from bulb light. Your voice only trembles when he tries to speak. Take me back to us dancing this wood used to creak. So that line right there, take me back to us dancing this wood used to creak. He's reminiscing about times that I guess, when things were good and they were in just based on the line dancing, and wherever they were, the wood under their feet, the floorboards were creaking, symbolizing that there was a lot more activity, a lot more happiness, a lot more love in this relationship. And he's just wishing so badly that things would go back to the way they were.
To you, I'm just a man. To me, you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. Please turn those headlights around.
Oh my God. Whoo, God. That was so powerful. Oh my God. Okay, let's dive into this a little bit more. I know I already talked about a lot of this during the song, but this is such a deep and well-made song that just... This song hits so deep in the heart of anyone who has ever gone through a breakup, or anyone who's ever, separated from somebody that they didn't want to, that they wish they could have back. They wish that this never happened, reminiscing about the good times and wishing that, maybe you would have done something differently. But the way he wrote the song was so beautiful with all the visualization. And the way that the instrumentals of the song went, it really emphasized the message he was trying to say on top of the video. Really, again, great visualizations of what was going on. He was really doing a good job of making you feel the way he felt, especially at the end of the song when everything slows down even more and it gets even more emotional than it already was, and even more dramatic, just really hitting home the heartbreak that he was feeling. This is unbelievable. This is real music. This is country music. This is exactly what I love to see in country music. This is what I love. Something that is so heartfelt and relatable to this degree, I think lasts with a listener so much more than the generic radio hit country pop songs that get put out a lot. I'm really happy to see that Zach Bryan has become so successful, especially with music like this, because I feel like people are finally starting to value or really recognize the beauty in this kind of music. It was simple, but with that simplicity came such deep emotion that a lot of people can relate to. I know I can relate to it. And like, honestly, toward the end of the song, I was feeling this so heavily. Songs like this, you're just gonna hold on to for so much longer. And some people, especially when we're talking about like emotional and deep and dark and sad music like this, people always, well, I don't want to say always, but there's a lot of people out there that try to avoid it because they don't want to feel those emotions. But for some people who are going through this kind of, for some people that are going through this kind of stuff or are still trying to heal from a traumatic event, having songs that are sad like this, you might think are counterproductive, but for a lot of those people, it's because of the relatability. It makes you feel less alone. For me, this kind of music, and this is one reason why I love metal music, because a lot of metal music is like this too. It's so relatable in a way that it helps you get out those feelings that you have inside that are just eating you apart. And this is one, pro argument for something like therapy, is when you get out those feelings and those emotions, it helps you heal. It keeps it from eating you up from the inside. People always say, you should have somebody that you can talk to about, things that are, hurting you emotionally, mentally, whatever the case may be. So songs like this, where it almost tells you that it's okay to feel the way that you do because other people feel this way as well, and we can all get through it together. It just hits so much deeper. And of course there's a time and a place for all kinds of music, the hip hop and the pop and the, the country music about, partying and dancing and going out on the boat, out on the water, drinking beer, partying, whatever the case may be. I do believe there's a time and place for all of that. But, not everybody is constantly having the best time of their lives. Most people through their adult life, they go through some type of hardship. And, most adults can think of a time that they were really down in the dumps mentally and emotionally, and for a lot of people, music like this is their outlet. Again, it lets them know that they're not alone. It's relatable. It's a way to express their feelings and their emotions when they don't know how else to, right? Again, this is one reason why I love metal music, and I know that country music can be like this. So that's why I love seeing this. It's real. It's absolutely real. If this is you, if this is something that you're going through, look to stuff like this. Look to talk to somebody. Find that outlet that allows you to get that emotion out in a healthy and safe way, right? Turn to your friends, your family. Turn to music. Music has always been my crutch. Whenever I went through anything, music has always been the crutch to really just get it out of me, right? I think what Zach Bryan did here was absolutely beautiful and phenomenal, and I just cannot wait to hear more from him. I thought the song was so good. This is fantastic. I think there needs to be a lot more country music like this. This is like perfect to a T. I don't know if it could get better than this. Like, no wonder this video has 62 million views. It is just so good. So again, if you're feeling this way, find that outlet, and if that's music, that's perfect. If it's just talking to people, finding a therapist, do that, but find that safe and healthy outlet to get those emotions and those feelings out, because that's what's going to eat you alive and make things so much worse. So if you like this reaction, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. It really helps me out a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. If you like these type of reactions, I'll leave a link up here to the playlist of my other reactions. Go ahead and check those out as well. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you on the next reaction. Bye, YouTube.